Hey guys, today we're back with another gun review, and today on the channel we'll be reviewing the Sig Sauer Series X 1911. Stay tuned for this one. Woo! Right guys, we're back. Once again today we'll be shooting the Sig Sauer 1911 Series X. This is their X full size, so it's a full 5-inch 1911. And just as a disclaimer, Sig did also send us a threaded barrel for this one. We also have the non-threaded barrel in the box, but I wanted a threaded barrel just so I could run my Silencer Osprey. So this is a new designed 1911 from Sig. It's been out for about 4 months now, but I requested it for them because I've always loved Sig's 1911s. Truthfully speaking, it's my favorite 1911 maker under $1,500. There's no questions, ifs, ands, or buts about it. They have redesigned their 1911s a little bit where they're still squared off on the top of it, but they also have a P320 look-esque or cut to them to where you still have front cock serrations up here. Like I said, that P320 cut, you have a rail on the bottom, and this is also Sig's Romeo Foxtrot 2R, or Foxtrot 2R, sorry. So it's a 700 lumen light, does halfway decent. Still wish it was a full-size light, just the way it looks a little bit more aggressive, I guess you would say. This is the Romeo X enclosed on top of it as well. This is their fully enclosed micro, or a compact red dot. Let's go ahead and take a look down yet real quick. Looks pretty good. And you also have their iron sights built in with it. You also have ambidextrous safeties on each side of it, and a little bit of an extended and flared magazine release. So if you like changing out your mags and dropping the slide on a new mag, you can do that. You have a little bit of an extended slide release on it, or not slide release, but magazine release. Comes with 2 8-round magazines from factory with base plates. You have the G10 Sig Sauer 1911 grips as well on it. You have a high upcut, which is very nice, feels great in the hand. You have a very good memory pad here on the back of the safety to keep you from not actuating that whenever you're in full grip. You also have a mag well here on the bottom, so them inserts can be very quickly, once again, go straight in there and straight out, so I like that about it. But that covers pretty much everything that's going to be on this 1911, so let's go ahead and take a few shots with it. Well, she shoots like a dream. I don't know if I just shoot a red dot optic or red dot gun better, but let me tell you something, guys. She is a great shooter. Let's go ahead and do some one-hand shots. Ooh. Man, she is gas great. Let me tell you something. Feels great in the hand, guys. That upcut, that high upcut on it, man, it fits with my hand absolutely perfect, and I couldn't talk any higher of it. Let's go ahead and get it reloaded, and let's shoot a few more rounds. All right, guys, so I know you all want to see it shot without a suppressor on it, so let's go ahead and take a few shots. There we go. There we go. And one more. Boys, she is a running dog, and she is smooth as silk. So, a little bit of the internal details about this. This is a Series 80 1911. So as you can see right here, you do have a plunger safety in this. So this is drop safe per se. So if you're looking for a 1911 to run on duty, this one will be the one to run for you. Once again, I've always been a huge fan of Sig 1911s. They are just truly hard to beat. I don't know why, but they've always done something great with them, and this one right here is the exact same. Let's go ahead and reload up one more time, and we will shoot him with it. Should have us about around 500 rounds at that point being. So let's go ahead and reload and shoot some more. All right, guys, so we're once again here on the edge of dark. Let's go ahead and take a few more shots with it suppressed. Boys, I'll tell you something. There is something about a SIG 1911 that is just always on the mark. Them reloads in quick. There we go. We got our silencer coil turned on us just a tad bit. Trying to get it tightened up on it. All right, guys, just as something else quick with the Foxtrot 2R. I know we showing off the light earlier in the day, but you can't really tell much about it. As you can see, it's pitch dark out here on the range now. We've just got that little light out there at the horse garage. As you can see, can't see nothing at all. Here is how well that Foxtrot 2R does. For it being a 700 lumen light and very, very compact in and of itself, whatever you need to shine in the light, it does a very great job at it. I can make out every single target downrange, and we're sitting here at 50 yards right now. So you can see the spread with it all the way up to the top of the trees. It's a very great light. I just thought you all might want to see that as well. Let's get back to review. All right, guys, we're back. The other day when we was filming, it got a little bit too dark on us, and once we got home, we was reviewing the footage, and I was just wanting to shoot it a little bit lighter of time. So let's go ahead and put a few more rounds downrange with the SIG 1911X 45. What was it? 45 goes quick. All right. So, closing statements on the SIG 1911X Series X 45 ACP. I think SIG has done a good rendition on their 45 series 1911s, especially now that they have full optics cut, and now that you can get a threaded barrel, which I think that you could always get a threaded barrel, I'm not sure. Same exact rail as they've had, a very high upswept finger groove right here, to where you can get a very high grip on the firearm. And just pretty much everything else is almost the exact same as their other ones, maybe a little bit design difference. Once again, you do have that that P320-esque cut to the front end of it, where you can still get a good rack. You can rack it with your hand, or you can under rack check and see if you've got one in the chamber. Either way it goes, final thoughts on the SIG Sauer 1911 Series X. I think that they've done a really good job on it, and for $1,500, I think it's a 1911 that's going to be hard to beat. I know that if you all have watched the channel for any bit amount of time, you all know that SIG Sauer is one of my favorite 1911 manufacturers. Not because they do anything crazy or whatever else, but they make a great 1911 that just works. That Series 80 trigger in there, it's probably the safest one that you can have for a duty carry firearm. And not only that though, but it's a very great trigger. You can still see that even though it's Series 80, it pushes your finger off the trigger whenever you're resetting it, and you still have a very nice, crisp trigger. So guys, that being said, I appreciate SIG Sauer for sending us this Series X 1911. We have about around 600 rounds downrange with it now, and it has ran perfect, no flaws, nothing else to say anything bad about it. There really isn't. Only thing maybe if I could say something about it that I think they need to change is their finish that they put on these. This one here, we haven't had it in and out of our holster any bit, but at the same time, that nitron finish that SIG uses, it does show its wear decently quickly. Like I said, I've had SIG Sauer 1911 since I was probably about 18-year-old, and I'm now 27, so I can obviously talk about that. But they just need to upgrade their finish just a little bit. Not because I don't like to see wear on my firearms or anything else, but if you're buying a firearm this expensive, I think they just need to up their finishes on it just a little bit, just to make them a little bit more resistant, because I think there's already been some reports of these right here. Once you put them in and out of a holster a little bit, it does show a little bit wear on the major points of contact. But that's neither here nor there. That's my only flaw I have with the SIG Sauer 1911s. Besides that, one of the greatest 1911s made, and especially $1,500 or less, you need to grab you one of these if you're looking for a great 1911. Guys, I appreciate Optics Planet for sending us the ammunition for today's review. You can use code GLDWB for the entire month of November and get 10% off of your entire order. If it's after November when you're watching this, use code GWEB and you'll get 7% off of your entire order as well. So guys, I appreciate SIG Sauer for sending us this 1911. I appreciate Optics Planet for the ammunition in today's review. Guys, appreciate y'all viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.